Okay. The most, okay, so I used to compete in high school, and as a teenager, I retired. I mentioned in other videos when I was 19 because of Craig Titus and a whole bunch of other things. So, I really should be doing this video standing up so I could show, but the double bicep, I don't know, for some reason it was always impressive when I stood on stage. I had terrible, you can see, maybe I should do this one. Terrible lats, thick back, like when I turned to the side, super thick, but never wide, and I have no idea why, because I have wide shoulders. Don't know why, but for some reason, I just enjoyed doing that. Now the most muscular is easy, because if you ever see me in person or whatever, you'll notice it actually is impressive, especially now because it covers up my huge, thick waist. And when I used to compete, I never had good abs, but this, since I had a huge upper chest, no lower chest, and did that killer shoulders with, everything just was impressive. I had huge legs, so it was just impressive. It was, yeah, it was probably my signature pose, and the back was, when I did the double bicep from the back too, because my back was impressive, legs were huge. But see, so you can't see, I should have had my shirt off. I mean, there was never any chest, so what I would do is boom, like that, and just point, because I always had huge forearms. I would just boom, I'd go right like that, and boom. Because when I did a side chest, that's why I never really did a side chest. So, where did the all right come from? It's kind of, I don't know if it really makes sense. So, I have no pictures. I have very few pictures from I guess 15 on, even to most recently. I'm a camera person. I'm not a photo person. I used to model. I don't even have any modeling pictures, really. I only have a handful. So I'd like to show, but I used to have really long hair. Blonde hair, thick, burly, kind of like Matthew McConaughey. So I would get a lot, because I had the surfer, like, I don't know what word, demeanor, just attitude, I'm just chill, just go on with the flow of life, whatever, happy camper. So I guess I wasn't really acting, not like a stoner, but I guess I kind of was. So Dazed and Confused came out, and a lot of people, I guess 94, 95, they started saying, "Oh, dude, you look like Matthew McConaughey," and which most of you might already know, Val Kilmer. Like Val Kilmer down here looked like, and had a little bit of it was like a mixture of Val Kilmer and Matthew McConaughey. A lot of people say I'm a better looking Matthew McConaughey. Val Kilmer, it's a different story, but when I was young, I was actually really good looking, and I guess not bad as an old man, but anyway. So, I thought it was 96, but I had to hurry up and look up Great Expectations with Gwyneth Paltrow. So I guess we're going to go to 98, when I had a girl and I couldn't find her picture, so I will find it. I'll take a picture and smack it in here. She looked a lot like Gwyneth Paltrow. Blonde hair, blue eye, just like I was, but skinny, just like I was. I mean, she was a supermodel. Flown all around the world, blah, blah, blah. Not like a super famous supermodel, but she was a model, bikini, everything. She was just great. Killer personality, dopey. So, we would hang out, and her boyfriend would always get pissed, douchebag. So, we were in Blockbuster Video in Oviedo, Florida. And then we're going to remember, this is really before cell phones. So, it's not like everybody was on the phone. So we went into the Blockbuster in Oviedo, because we were going to watch a movie at my house, and all of a sudden, these girls came in, screaming and yelling, and I'm looking over, but I was hoping they were running toward me. I mean, a few kind of did, but they're all gathered around Kelly, which they're going, "Oh my God, Gwyneth Paltrow, Gwyneth Paltrow, Gwyneth Paltrow," and I'm assuming that's when Great Expectations came out, because that was a huge hit, I guess, around that time, even though I didn't see it in the movie theater, I saw it afterwards. So, and then they're going, "Oh my God, Matthew McConaughey, oh my God, Lobby, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. Are you doing a movie here in Oviedo?" And going on and on. We're like, yeah. And I just kept my mouth shut. she just kept talking about it, and she was just playing it off and telling these girls, oh yeah, we're doing a movie here and everything. And you gotta remember, this is Orlando, Florida, so Madonna lived here back then. I had to think about Shaquille O'Neal. I mean, of course, you know, there's a lot of Michael Jackson, a lot of famous people had houses here or lived here. So when you were on the other side of town, you could always run into celebrities. Guess, you know, the boy bands were here. So there's a lot of famous people. So realistically, I mean, having Gwyneth Paltrow or Matthew McConaughey in Orlando really wouldn't be far-fetched. That'd be different, like where I grew up in Pennsylvania, Dutch country, it'd be a little different story. So, and I did it on and off back then, and for some reason, something stuck with me a few years ago when I was supposed to start the YouTube channel, but I just pushed off I just decided to do it, and it just kind of worked and flowed, and so there it is.